Alrighty. Test. Getting feedback. Grab some beers here. I'm all by my lonesome, but that is okay. I will do this just live and have fun, you know? And drink some beers. Got a little bit of an unboxing here. It'd help if I plan this stuff, but I don't. What's up, Audubon Dan? How's it going, buddy? You're probably still at work, huh? Is it a good day, bad day? Get any new tools? Did your tool rep show up? I mean, Amazon? Bombs away. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Actually, some music would be pretty nice. Let's see what I can set up here. Is that a big job, or is it like a nice little day job? Or is it a pain in the ass to get to? Oh yeah, I saw the Instagram, the Wera ratchet. Oh, there you go. Robert Waters. It's a good question, buddy. It's going to be a drill and an impact. But what brand? If anyone wants to take some guesses. I'm actually pretty excited about this one because I've seen them. Super buried. That sucks. It is a tool. It is not a toy. Well, it's kind of the same thing, right? Tools are toys. Sometimes. It is neither of those, but it is red. What's up, William Logan? How are you doing, buddy? What's up, Everyday Fleet Tech? How are you doing? Ah, bonfire. That's awesome, man. How's it going, toolbox footage? Does anyone else ever want to say, instead of Weira, want to say Vera? Kind of like with Schwarzenegger's voice in their head. Chilling like a villain. Yeah, buddy. We having anything good for lunch today, Fleet Tech? Cheers. Water and chips. Flavored chips, or you seem like a plain Lay's guy, but I might be wrong. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? Vera. Vera. I want to pronounce it correctly. German people are fun to anger. Jalapeno chips. Nice. Yes, I did. Got a haircut. Got taken off. I don't think I've ever upset a German person, actually. But I don't think I upset many people. Maybe I do. I do have some sad news, though. If you guys know me, you know I love my Ryobis, and this has not stopped working, but it's gotten to the point where this does not go and engage, and I've tried PB Blaster. I've been using PB Blaster and stuff for a long time to try and get it to go, but I think I'm just going to have to crack her open. So be on the lookout for that video. Yeah, exactly. Another teardown. I'm not going to tear this down tonight. I went out and I bought a Ryobi replacement for this. But I might as well get to the main event, what I got going on here. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. So I've seen these reviewed a lot on say bold on a German-made robot. What's going on, 410, 410? I've seen a lot of reviews on these this set here, and I wanted to test them out. Now, I've seen better reviews about the 12 volts, but I've been doing a lot of 12 volts lately. And what I got was the new Skill 20 volt drill impact. So I wanted to crack these open. Skill has fully redesigned their lines. 4am Caper, what's up, buddy? I'll see you when you get back. All right, so getting back to it, Skill has really revamped their cordless line. To be honest, it never really intrigued me before, but lately it has. So we got the drill here. It's a 2-speed. Let's see if I can focus it better. 2-speed, half-inch. Pretty cool. I mean, it kind of feels like a DeWalt, but better. we shall see. Does anyone else use these cordless skills? Let's see, we got batteries, does not have a charge, but I believe yeah, kind of like a Black & Decker Firestorm. I don't know, man. I've heard really good things about these new skills, the 12 volts at least. So I wanted to try out the 20 volts. I mean, I've operated, some corded saws and sawzalls and stuff from them, but yeah, I don't like woodworking. That's a little too. I don't mind like framing and stuff. More atomic stuff. I thought the atomic was 20 volt, but just like compact. Coming out soon. Here's the impact. It looks half decent. These aren't brushless. They're brushed. Making sawdust. Comes with clips and stuff. So I got these to test out. I think I'm actually going to do like a step stool. Yeah, DeWalt really needs to start investing back in their lineup. I think they're too invested in Craftsman. I'm not a DeWalt fan. I don't hate them either, but I haven't seen them do anything very groundbreaking since the FlexVolt. Yeah, William Logan. I think they just they're investing in Craftsman right now. Stanley Black & Decker. They're ramping up a factory for that, and I'm almost wondering if they're doing that to see how many people they could get switch over to Craftsman. But I've said that before. Yeah, that's Stanley's MO is just, have a bunch of brands and they bought Porter Cable. There's a lot of fans of Porter Cable. They bought DeWalt. There's a lot of DeWalt fans. Now they have Craftsman. There's a lot of Craftsman's fans. For convenience. I mean, big box store tools. I don't think there's much of a difference between Milwaukee, Makita, and DeWalt. I think Makita and Milwaukee might be slightly ahead of them than DeWalt, but I see. Mac Tool Dealer. I'm gonna wait for this battery to charge up a little bit here. Just turn them on. So I don't know what tool, what other tool company would you guys like to see these run up against? I was thinking maybe just go for Milwaukee, have Battle of the Reds. The Mac DeWalt is better. Metabos are good tools. Bowers Harbor Freight. That would be a good one. I did, Joe Smith. I think I'm tired of all the I'm not loyal to any tool brand. That's why I like checking them out. That's why I'll buy anything and run them against anything. I like being surprised. And I think hand tools are a little different, a little more personal. But cordless tools, I think lithium ion changed everything. So definitely others hold up better depending on what you do. But for what I do, all brands pretty much get it done. Hey, Joe Smith, can you tell Joe Smith I said hi? Yeah, pretty much, Robert Waters. I'd say pick a battery platform, but also make sure that platform has all the tools that you need under it. Um, so, like this skill came out. I think they have a circular saw, angle grinder, oscillating tool, pretty much everything you would need for what I do, at least. Yeah. All right. See you, Everyday Fleet Tech. Thanks for popping in. Have a good day at work. And toolbox footage. Do you use Milwaukee tools? Because I know obviously you probably like them, but do you like the different tools they have? I like that the 12 volt and the 18 volt, that their chargers support both, so it's easy to get both. And that's what I like. Ah, 410. I'll catch you later. I run the M12 line. I'm not a mechanic, but I run the M12 at work because they're all the power I need. So minus the few 18 volts I need. All right, so how convenient their toolbox footage. Set up Milwaukee. Yeah, it's the one thing I like about Milwaukee is just that you could buy 12 or 18. I've checked that out, Audubon. I haven't seen the angle impact. Hey, Joe Smith, could you pronounce that name for me? I'm having a little bit of trouble. So, William Logan, the weather, the rain holding off for you then to have a bonfire? It rhymes with Oh, your cousin's name's My Cock? Damn, man. That's good bonfire weather there, William Logan. Is that the old Milwaukee 18 volt? That's what Joe Smith's cousin's name is My Cock. I think his other cousin's name was Rock Hard. Oh man. Resting. All right, I'm gonna throw this battery on. I'll see. That's when I kind of hear how these things sound. It's all made in China. All right, so the impact here is I guess it's 0 to 2,500. So it's kind of like my Milwaukee subcompact. See what wow. That sounds pretty weird. Like I'm not. Like it sounds like there should be a gear I'm selecting. Well, Joe Smith, on my channel, you're allowed to curse because I am not monetized. So, you know, if there's a young kid in here, I apologize, but fucking shit, I can't do nothing about it. Are you guys all over 18? I will say this, though. I will say this. Sounds like a toy drill. It kind of does. I feel like there's a speed selector I'm not hitting. I will say this, though, about the swearing. 25 and holding here. When I go to sporting events, I do not swear because of the little kids, and it irritates me when guys get belligerent and swear at like football games and baseball games, which I don't go to often, but you know. All right, on to the drill here. So we'll fire it up. I will say, I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? The chuck is actually nice, I think. Trying to get a name here. Does not say anything, but it's pretty well, fucking hey, toolbox footage. Get there already, man. So the chuck actually tightens up real good. Maybe these tools will surprise us. Joe Smith, Milwaukee did want to sponsor me, but I told them to go fuck themselves. I said I'm too big of a channel to be sponsored and held down by you. So I got sponsored by Skill instead. Now I'm joking. All right, so here we go. Again, it just that's one. I don't know. I mean, these don't do anything. I guess it's for like they incorporate it for deaf people to know which way they're drilling. I know, blind people. Let me look at this. It sounds like they're brushless. And they are they do come with a 5-year warranty. But you have to register within 30 days. And I don't hold me to this, but I'll one of the tool review channels, I was watching theirs, and I think it's Ego or whatever the lawn company battery Ego system company is. I think they created these batteries for this tool lineup. I could be talking out my ass. I hope I'm not, but it's those two guys up in Wisconsin or something. It doesn't say these are brushless. We're going with their brushed. Is this a speed selector? I don't know. They are brushed. It's just they have a strange noise to them. I mean, you stick left the light from the tool. And you can hear that brush. But this one has like a it's like a robot. Maybe it's because the battery's not fully charged. I don't know. The lights are for the don't want righty tighty lefty loosey. They should be like blinkers, left, right, Like a dentist drill. Yeah, it does. Has that slow wind up. I've never been drilled though in my life. I've just heard my dad get drilled. What's going on, Duct Tape Tech? Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Cut it open, Joe Smith. We need to test these tools. This is a tool test channel here. We do very sophisticated testing. So I do see a lot of you guys some of you are new to my channel and some are not. Some of you have seen my tests. Is there anything you'd like me to do differently in my test? Or because I really like to do them use a chainsaw. Duct Tape Tech, I actually have a old 26-inch home light chainsaw. I will fire it up and make a video this summer on. But in terms of my head-to-head tool battles, I don't like, I just go head to head and I don't do tests or anything. And whatever drill wins, wins. I don't have like a premeditated anything going into it. And I like being surprised. But there's some people saying they want to see statistics on battery life and all this other stuff. So what are your guys' thoughts if you followed me on that ramble? I'll wait. Much better drilling than being drilled. That'd be pretty cool if I just hold it out and it gets shot, right? Shoot it till it stops. So I'm kind of looking at these. I know I did this unboxing, but my first impressions are a little disappointed. It makes me think the other channels were maybe told to say that these were very good. For a 20 volt, and they came out with a new 12 volt lineup, and they came out with a 20 volt, and I feel like these aren't even like a true 20 volt or like true bigger line. I feel like these are still more subcompact. Use real life testing, like when it happens, if it fell off a ladder or roof. So toolbox footage, if I do like through the week a few videos of each drill that I will still like doing the head-to-head battles because they're just fun. I know they don't actually like show what's better because there's a lot of user, competency in those videos or not. But I was going to do like runtime of batteries, how many holes can it drill, can it withstand this and that, and just do a video through the week or 2 weeks and then do the battle. Yeah, there's a lot of tool channels out there that I'll be honest, guys, I started watching YouTube like a year and a half ago. Like I didn't realize that there's channels on here. You can laugh and make fun of me, but I unboxed a 20 volt skill drill driver. Gonna test these out. But I think I'm gonna put them through the paces, like people are saying. Do different tests on them, see what they can handle. Straight out of the box, they don't feel bad. I thought they'd be a little more beefier and heavy duty feeling. They are more definitely homeowner. All right, that's a good idea there, toolbox footage. Though I have seen some videos where, like on the cheaper drills, that it says do not let them ever, like the batteries ever drain in the first 7 charges or something. Box, what is up with the good advice? So I guess I'd have to read the manual, and see if it says. In fact, symbols, safety instructions, operating instructions. still sober, huh? I'll get there. Don't worry. Drag behind truck. Is that on a closed court or course there, Joe Smith? Or do I drag it on my way to work and then use it for the day and then drag it home and then drop it off my roof and then put up a fence? That would be a fucking tool channel right there. Oh, I can't read this. This is too much jibber jabber. An underwater test. All right. I have an idea. Duct tape. I already showed you, man. You gotta watch. Skill, 20 volt. Drill, driver. Need testing. I gave up there, Robert. I gave up. I'm done. There's too much Spanish, French in there. French Canadian. All right. Somebody said water test. And maybe I should drop these both in water tonight, let them sit overnight, and then do my tests. I did read a manual that duct tape tech. I'm right here, by the way, too. I read English, some German. So what should I battle these against, though, in the end? I don't like it. The front of the driver, it's plastic. I don't even know if there's metal under that. It's just like a hard plastic. It's cheap. The drill's not bad. I mean, but I really haven't used a bad drill in about 15 years. So, or whenever lithium-ion batteries came out 10 years ago. Absolutely, Joe Smith. And my English actually gets better. Robert, you do have a nice, you do run Milwaukee's. I saw in a few of your videos. Do you recommend their impact guns? For cordless? See you, Joe Smith. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. I apologize that I yell during my live streams. I don't know why. It's probably because there's this fan blowing right into my ear. So I feel like I'm a lot just yelling at everyone. Duct Tape Tech, what videos we got coming up here? Or have you posted one? You got me all excited with some Jubilee talk. What do you call the impact for mechanics? Impact wrench? All right. My apologies there, Robert. My apologies. Yeah, William Logan, I'm still kind of like with you there. I like drilling pilot holes. I see a lot of guys just pull out the impact and, nut up on everything and crack a bunch of shit that shouldn't be cracked. So I'm glad you use the pilot method still. It's nice that that's still being used. Absolutely, buddy. Especially if you're doing like cabinets and stuff when you're attaching them to each other. I've seen guys just try to impact that and it splits the front and then you're screwed, man. It's a waste. I guess in a sense I'm not a woodworker because I don't play with dead or fucking, things, but I hang cabinets, I do framing and all that stuff and trim work, but I don't like building like a table or something. That is a good strategery there, William Logan. I like your thinking. Chinglish. There's that I saw somewhere on the internet the one AVE sticker is like in Chinese and then it has English and it says no dumb area and then like no dumb here. Just the way it's worded is freaking hysterical. There you go, William Logan. That's doing it the right way, buddy. I love me some pilot holes. I really do. It turns me on. It seriously does get me a little excited in a weird way. But it also shows me that people care what they're doing in certain instances. Hey, Duct Tape, you drinking a PBR tonight, or what we have on tap, buddy? William Logan, what beer do you drink? I've never been able to ask you that. I know you like your beer, and you might have said what you like. I just can't remember. Had to replenish. So where are we all from? I know Duct Tape Tack's in Ohio. I know William Logan's in Vermont. Shed Mountain Ale for massive quantity. Is that like a pale ale, like a Rolling Rock? It sounds like it would be a Rolling Rock. There you go, you hipster. South Carolina. There we go. Amber ale. Okay. I'm not very up to date. I drink, I believe Everyday Fleet Tech calls this piss water. But I just prefer this over the abundance of IPAs out there. So the wife gets to drill out at night. Hydration is the number one factor in life. So if there's a little bit of water in my piss, I'm better for it, right? Oh, you live up in Maine there, Ken? Allen, Maine. That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to Maine. I went to South Carolina, by the way, toolbox footage, on my way to Florida one year. Unique of Northeast Vermont. So you got Vermont and Maine are on the borders of each other, right? And then it's Rhode Island under Maine. I should feel embarrassed, but I don't. You live in not Chicago, Illinois. Robert Waters. You know, your brother Roger is a hell of a bassist. He's a very good bass player. That Pink Floyd band, they had a good run. They did. I like their music. Been down here 13 years. I am what they call a damn Yankee. Nothing wrong with that, but the South do. Oh, no way, Robert. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Do you get to see any of that Pink Floyd money? William Logan, I would love to be there with you. I am fortunate. Like, there's a road up there with houses, but I'm back. And in the summer, there's trees all around me, and no one can see Robert. No one can see here in the summer. So, and I really can do whatever I want. Like, one time, I wanted to see if my Subaru could make it up through the front yard in the winter, and I tried like 10 times, and I got it. And it was like at 1 a.m, and no one called me into the cops. So New Hampshire, then Maine. I forgot about New Hampshire. And I call myself an American. Are we gonna see any videos, William Logan? What is the? I know you have a busy summer. I know you do a lot of helping out up there, and you got a lot of land you gotta take care of. But I have a feeling that your videos would be awesome. Like they'd be very informative, which is what I was hoping mine would be. But I got a lot of learning to do. Athens, Ohio. I've been there, Duct Tape Tech. In fact, William Logan, I just bought a laptop. First one in 8 years. I did not pay an arm and a leg for it, and it works great. And you can live stream. So, toolbox footage. The New Jersey. Who's William Logan, New Jersey, then Vermont. I've gone to Stone Harbor, New Jersey. I'm 33 years old. I've probably went every summer except for 4 years. But I hate getting gas there because I hate, like, it's so weird having someone pump gas for you. And people there literally think they are going to explode if they get out and pump their gas. It's crazy. I have a good story, Duct Tape Tech, about Athens, Ohio. One time I went up to visit my brother in college, and you guys can all listen or tune out, doesn't matter. And so he said there's a quarry up there. Oh, definitely for sure William Logan on the jobs, but I mean, we're in almost year 2020. You gotta stop fighting for that job, I think personally. So I was up in Athens, Ohio. My brother went to Ohio University, and there's a quarry up there, and we went up to the quarry. I had my pickup truck at the time. It was a 94 Mazda B4000 Ford Ranger. And it was off-roading. We went up there, and it was summertime, kind of boozed up. And my brother, so we started swimming in this quarry, and I realized that there's like a fridge and shopping carts and all this stuff. We're just like laying in the bottom. Junk from work, man. You gotta just not work. Laying in the bottom of this quarry is really dirty or whatever, but we had a good time up there. But all of a sudden, we just hear all this like vroom, vroom, like all this engine revving and stuff. And there's a vehicle trying to get up because you had to. Well, until I saw the vehicle, you had to have 4-wheel drive to get up there. And so we're just waiting in anticipation for this vehicle, and it finally comes up, and it's like a Smokey and a Bandit T-Bird. It was some guy. He gets out, like he banged it off of like 4 boulders coming up, and thanks, Junk. He banged the car off like 4 boulders, smashed the windshield, and he gets out, like has a fucking mullet, and not knocking mullets or anything, just giving you a visual. And he gets out, and he's like, looks at his car, then he just drives back down and leaves. It's like so I think that was probably Duct Tape Tech. I mean, I'm not sure, but it would have been the right time. Oh, they're popular, William Logan. I'm from Pittsburgh, so the Pittsburgh Penguins, Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr, they had huge mullets. So and Tim the Toolman Taylor. How's it going, David Elkins? Thanks for stopping in, bud. I'm talking a drunk driving story. I don't think anyone was listening, but that's fine because everyone's having a good time. Must have been vote for sale. Well, this was probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. What's up, Caper? Mr. 100? No, actually, I did say you guys can listen or not. I mean, it's completely optional, kind of like school, you know. 4 a.m. Caper. There's some people that still rock good mullets. I mean, some people have it, some people don't. So yeah, Athens. And actually going to that quarry up there, I remember driving, my brother's like, he was like, oh, get ready to pass through the town of, Bumfuck or whatever. And it was literally 20 seconds and we were through the town, like 3 houses. Oh, junk, man. I make you a mod and you have to get back to work. What good does that do, man? So I'm kind of thinking, I mean, should I just make this a channel where I make everyone a moderator and then you have to moderate yourselves? I have to see if there's a limit to my moderators, then may have to cut a few of you guys, but I like seeing the blue. My brother graduated in 2000 and I guess it would be 2008. So no, it's probably 10, 12, probably 12, 13 years ago when I was up there. Robert Waters, man, you're in the gang. William Logan, you're used to it. Yeah, just for everyone who's a moderator, just hit accept, unless if it's like some foreign fucking, crazy, not supposed to be here person. But if someone wants to swear and puts it in words and it says show or hide, you fucking hit show or hide, whatever, if you want to be an ass. The cool kids, man, I don't know if this is the cool kids. I consider you guys all cool. I just don't consider myself cool. Is that what getting the blue wrench is like? It's like being part of a club? That's my channel. I'll try and blue wrench everyone. It'll be a fun time. You still work there, Duct Tape? Oh no, we already been over that. So yeah, my brother graduated high school in 2000. No, not 98 or 99. Pop a top again. My bad, Duct Tape. I've just remembered that. There we go. We're gonna have some fun here tonight. Are only safe with wrenches. Oh, did Audubon Dan must have left, huh? Yes, you are, Caper. Yes, you are. You're old, but you're a fun time, buddy. And you're not. You don't look old, so that's a positive. And Caper, by the way, I am on call this weekend, so I am just releasing videos. I'm not going to do a live stream, but my next live stream with a person is going to be with you the following weekend. I need to get your email so we can set it up, or you need to start a Instagram. $74. I am a youngin. Duct tape. You and I really aren't that far apart. I mean, I get it. I know we're a little bit old. You know, you're older, but rocking old school. It's the new cool. Robert Waters. I should have. That's probably the rudest comment we've had on here. No, I'm just joking. I'd appreciate that, Caper, because I want to set that up with you. That's going to be a fun time, man. We'll fucking send it. Just don't be smoking too much in front of me. You know, I'm nicotine free now. 6 days. Gave up the chewing tobacco. Send it. Hell yeah. I'll tell you what, you guys are a fun time, man. This is why I like doing this. I like just fucking shooting the shit, man. I had a tough day at work today. It sucked. So this is nice. Tell you guys another cool story. This beer koozie here. I was on my way to a concert, and there's volunteer firemen outside, because that's what we have in Pittsburgh. And they're collecting money in a boot. And I was like, shoot, you know, I got $5 on me. So I put $5 in that boot. Guy handed me this, 2 of them. Awesome. Best $5 I ever spent. That's probably like 8 years ago. No, little blue. Is Viagra still blue? Is it blue? Duct tape, good sir. What chew do you chew? Out of curiosity. Cialis is better. Cialis sounds like clitoris medicine. My sucking people. That's a good one, Robert. My one friend used to be obsessed with peeing on fires. He liked the way it smelled. So every time we had a bonfire or a campfire, he'd get loaded and be like, "Can I pee on it? Can I pee on it?" And we'd be like, "No." Be like the last thing we let him do on the night. I got Red Seal. All right. I like it, duct tape. I've chewed Red Seal. And is that long cut or do you get the fine cut Red Seal? That burp smelled gross? I'm sorry, buddy. Robert Waters, I think you're 1 foot ahead in life then. I did quit chewing William Logan. Last Saturday was my first day. Caucus will swap it out. Red Man. Oh, that's that side chaw, man. That's like put it in you. That means he probably had a fucking spit pail. Not a spit tune, but a fucking pail. If you're going to quit tobacco, I do think you just got to do a cold turkey, man. I mean, I'll tell you guys truthfully. I was chewing 4 cans a day, probably for the last 2 years. And I've been chewing 16 years. I just got a good, clean bill of health. Good dentist. First time in 7 years at the dentist. They said everything was fine. I got a young family, so I was finally ready to give it up. Duct tape, long cut. I'm just gonna call you out right now. Call you a pussy because at least if I can't buy Skoal, I buy Copenhagen Snuff. Toolbox. Well, William Logan, I started when I was 14 chewing. So it really sucks getting into a new routine. Without it in your daily life. It's the worst drug ever, and it's legal. That's the crazy thing. I quit between. Wow, that's tough, William Logan. Because I quit between 16 and 18. And then when I turned 18, I said I was going to buy 1 legal can. And that was it for it till I was 33. Robert Waters. You got to throw one every in once in a while, right there, Robert Waters? Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, I can't blame you, William Logan. I mean, we all do, sometimes get that vice, man. Ken, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I did get the Douglas pliers, and I have been using them, the pump pliers. And I gotta tell you, they're skookum, man. They're good. Have a good night. Catch you in the morning. It's funny, Robert Waters, because most poor people I know chew or smoke. The only reason why I went with Skoal duct tape is Copenhagen. I don't know if you realize they did have a long cut that disappeared after a while. They stopped producing it, and that's what I liked. And Skoal tasted the closest to it, so that's how I got back into Skoal. Otherwise, yes, Skoal is for fucking vaginas and young teens getting into chewing. $10 a pack. Damn. That's crazy. I went to California one time, and it was like $10 for a can of dip. Well, Robert Waters, I don't know if like food stamps or whatever pay for cigarettes, but I know people that have less money than me and spend fucking all their food stamps on steaks and cigarettes, stuff that I was chewing, but at a price, man. William Logan, do you have any fun summer jobs coming up here? I know you like to help out and do jobs and stuff. I don't know if you had anything lined up. $17 for smokes. Jeez. Oh, that's cool, William Logan. See, those are projects that I like. I enjoy doing stuff like that. Do you have any help on those? Cigs are fucking crazy. Dude, junk from work, if you don't smoke 3 of them at a time, maybe it wouldn't be so crazy, Damn, William Logan, you're a beast, man. Pumping out all that work. Am I yelling too much? By the way, I have no volume control. My kids don't either. When does that start, Caper? You could say hand job, Robert. DCG, what's up, buddy? Yes, you are, sir. Oh, no way. You're going to drop it today, Caper, or the first one you're making? Or you already put it out? Started a week ago. Oh, it's out. You put it up. All right, I got you send good, man. Sound. Is it sound or send? I'm so used to hearing people say fucking send it. Junk, why do you hate Canada so much, buddy? Ah, no way. Thanks, Caper. I appreciate that. I need another beer out of there, DCG, so I'm going to grab 2, actually, maybe 3. So we get up there. So, it's too cocksucking cold. Man up. What was the temp today, Junk? Let him live there. Ah, man, William Logan, I wish I could join you, my friend. Grab a beer, join in, hop on in. My wife said she would kindly take care of bedtime. I'm actually just going to ask real quickly. Oh, yeah, you're in Vermont. You can smoke weed whenever you want, right? It was hot as hell here. Damn, 100. Yeah, I couldn't. Will blazes fats all day. Yes, he does. Yeah, humidity. I can deal with dry heat. I really can. It's the humidity that gets you every time, man. I'll be higher soon. Cold come to high. Oh, fuck that. 92. Today it was humid. It's only like 70 something, but we had duct tape. You know, we've had some pretty strong storms roll through here, man. So, I got a question. I know you guys are all talking, making friendly, being friends, all cool and stuff. Should we do another unboxing? Yeah, same here, duct tape, but it was humid until about 4 o'clock. Then, all right, I'll do another unboxing here real quick. And hell, I don't. If you guys want to join me, maybe I'll do a teardown. You guys now know that Old Blue is not deceased, but you know. Yes, William Logan. Neil is my name. I've been pouring PB Blaster down here for a long time, and inside the mechanism's all gunked up. Neil's my name is beer. Beer is my game. All right, Robert, thank you for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Freaking awesome. This is the All Blue chat channel. So, anyways, Old Blue died, so I got a new, what would AVE call it? Reciproslopping, digasonging, replaces my penis thing. We'll open her up, right? He makes it seem so intense, but time. What do we got? What do we got? Not too bad. I mean, I like this because it has, like my old Blue had a switch that you had to hold over, and then once you let go, it stopped. So now I can just switch on and off, That's cool. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Hold on. All right, so it's the same side tab pull up. Look down the barrel. That's right, motherfuckers. The weight difference, yeah, not much. I mean, you guys can see this one looks a little more beefier, and that's exactly how it feels. Yeah, this one's new, and this one's about 9 years old, or it is 9 years old, almost 10. And this thing has done battles for me. So I didn't want to replace it, but I'm all right with replacing it. Ryobi's been good to me. I know I beat that into people's ears, but I'm just preaching what I know from experience. And like this thing, it still works. I'll show you that motor. It still chooches. Oh man, she still goes. We'll see how the new one compares here. Yeah, I do remember you saying that there, William Logan. For the price, I don't think you could beat it, man. Junk, I don't believe it for a minute, but have fun. All right, do an Instagram picture for me. All right. Wow, that's a lot more quiet. So the shoe is adjustable. You gotta do it with an Allen key. I don't really adjust it that much. There's not like, thanks, Junk. I mean, it's not like you're adjusting out to here. So like, if you can't just figure out your angles, then that's on you, right? So I have to say, I mean, this does not have a grip anymore. I used that grip dip or whatever, and I painted it on. This isn't as comfortable up top, but it's not too bad. It's just like a softer plastic, so probably a lot more durable. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how this thing works without using it. But in the hand, it does not feel teabag. And like I said, I got 9 years hard use out of this. I'm still gonna do a tear down of this. Let you guys see the innards, and I'll try and fix it. I don't know. I don't know if I can, but geez, guys, it might be fun. I don't know. Let me see what the wife said about the kids here. Send her a question mark. Impact, hammer drill, jigsaw. Gosh darn right, DCG. Always fun. William Logan, I can tell you for a fact that the brushless 7 1/4 Ryobi, put a Diablo blade on there, you're good to go, man. This thing works great. If you get the HP batteries, it optimizes this tool. If you're doing framing work or something, you might want to get the 4 amp hour battery or maybe even the 3. Supposed to use duct tape. But yeah, it's a good drill. One thing that's a little disappointing is this is plastic, but the boot, the sled, the slayer, whatever is not. They got a bunch of markings and stuff, and one thing I like about Ryobi is they think things through. Onboard storage for the Allen key, stuff like that. And for my framing jobs, I mean, this thing cannot be beat. It's been running pretty good, but like Audubon Dan, you can kind of, the shoe is aluminum. But I mean, this one's 9 years old. It's held up, so, I don't see why the other one would not. Sorry, I'm getting sawdust all over here. There's another channel, Antonio Michael. Do you guys watch him? He had a video come out. DCG, I'm thinking about that. So here's my opinion on Ryobi. For drills, impacts, circular saw, jigsaw, anything cordless in that area, I think you can get away with using it for most professions. But like, all right, so general contractor, I'm apartment maintenance. I get away with using Ryobi. General contractor, you can, but like then when you get into the miter saws and the table saws and stuff, I do think DeWalt and Milwaukee and Makita have they're just engineered better. So Ryobi definitely knows their market. They have a huge tool lineup. But in the U.S., I think Pro Tools or prosumer, whatever you want to say, is more on what you're willing to use. It's all TTI though, like William Logan said. I think Ryobi is better than Rigid. I think they're just pretty close to DeWalt. But I think Makita and Milwaukee are the big box kings. And recently, Makita's really impressed me. They have. The only thing with Milwaukee, because I go by what I need, and their lineup is a little bit bigger than Makita in where I need it, where Makita might be a little more professional in other industries and stuff. But Ryobi does, they do come out with, I know it's all TTI, but Ryobi engineers are very smart. And like, unlike Rigid that just rebrands the same impacts and shit as Gen 4, Gen 5, we'll make it brushless, we'll throw an extra light here. Yeah, DCG. I invested a little bit into the Rigid lineup and realized it's a scam. They don't come out with anything new. They don't have a big lineup. And so if you're going with someone that wants a big lineup, I'd rather go with Ryobi. Just my opinion. For cheaper, inexpensive tools. And I don't like DeWalt. I just don't. I do buy Stanley tools, hand tools and stuff, but I just the way they run the cordless tools, it seems like they invested in DeWalt, and instead of reinventing or making new, they bought Craftsman, and now they're just pumping money into that because they know a bunch of loyal Craftsman guys are going to eat it up. I mean, they know that so much that they're building a factory, in the U.S. to make the tools here in the U.S. So they know they have people by the, what. It's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I have a video coming out on the Ryobi power source, the 18 volt. And I mean, I bought it, there's a lot of people coming out with videos saying it's no good. It doesn't do what I want. I think they wanted to be able to like go camping and plug in a flat screen TV and internet, and that's not what it's for. It's like if the power goes out, you could slap like a 4 amp hour battery. You could keep your phones charged and like maybe a laptop or a radio or just stupid stuff like that. But that's what that's for. Dude, Duct Tape Tech, I'm telling you, man, I can honestly say without hesitation, I'd invest in Ryobi. I mean, I've put them through hot suppers, and they just keep on ticking. And the nice thing about them is if you do burn them up, they're inexpensive. Like this thing, this is a hammer drill. This is 8 years old. You can see it has some battle scars, and I've smoked the engine numerous times, mixing mud and stuff. But she still chooches. She still goes. Nothing wrong with her. Once lithium-ion batteries came out, man, there was nothing wrong with anything. All the brands kind of leveled out. You've been using the Ryobis on that remodel caper? In fact, that's what some of my interview will be, caper, is like, what's the mindset of remodeling a camper? Is it very much like doing your house or an apartment, or mechanical stuff like that? What's going on, Client Graphics? Thank you for joining us, man. Tiny sizes. All right, we now have, it has been charged for a while, the Skil 20 volt 2 amp power battery. And let's see if these things sound any different. Probably not. Still tells you where you're going. Forward. Backward. It's for the deaf. I can see what they're doing. Because you know, the left. If you're going to put arrows indicating when you want left, right, it is DCG. It's the 20 volt. I've seen a lot of tool channels talk very highly of these new skill tools, and here, have a listen. This is the 20 volt drill on setting 2 on, drill position. The drill sounds decent. And it does, like the chuck, I think, is the same thing that's on DeWalt's. And DeWalt has a pretty good chuck, like I'm not going to complain about that. But the impact they're 20 volt actually. That just sounds like it has no balls, Yeah, me again, buddy. We're live. Thanks for joining us. Wait. There we go. This is the Maintenance Man Blue channel. DCG, I'm married. I'll be honest, guys. These, $100, but to test out, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway on how well they do. I think they're more like a subcompact is what they would compete against. They don't feel like a good 20 volt. They don't feel ballsy, but I don't know. I just pulled them out. We'll see. Toolbox footage, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I do. Uzi Lou, what's going on, brother? I gotta watch your new video tonight. I saw that when I got home from work. Had a long day at work, and I wanted to do a little live stream, hang out. Sorry, guys. Having a beer now. Now, how much longer I'll have my internet? Why is that, David? You think so, Client Graphics? The skill... Well, these are the 20 volt skills. So would you think maybe like the 20 volt Bauer would be comparable? Or maybe Craftsman? DCG, man, I'm right there with you. I could go into Target and still find the tool aisle appealing, and that's where I stay. Wait, me again? What do you mean? they do sound weak. So, you're right. I mean, I don't know. What I'm going to do with these, as opposed to my other videos, is I'm going to hold on one second. I gotta say goodnight to my kids real quick. Good night, buddy.
I didn't see the toys.
Yeah?
Daddy, can't toys?
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. Got a big kiss? Mwah. All right, listen to Mama. Okay. Good night, buddy. Love you. Good night, Al. Love you. Sorry, boys. Wally World tools. I did. Yeah, so one thing I do want to say is if I die young and my wife actually watches any of my videos, I appreciate her a lot because, her doing the bedtime for the 2 kids is awesome. William Logan, I mean, when you look at HD's Lumber, you might just want to hang out in the tool aisle till someone else takes all the shit. And then you could grab the good stuff. Me again. What's the my claim? That's crazy, man. Probably was born. Caper, I've found a weird balance where I think my wife just understands, surprisingly, but it's pretty awesome. Me again. That sounds like some scam, man. Like they're just threatening to get you to fork over some money or something. I have people call me all the time, say, this is the IRS, you owe us this. I say, come and get me. That's good, Caper. That's good. Can have your stereo. Yeah, scam. Yeah, I think it is a scam. I do. All right. So, DCG. I'm sorry, I forgot. You asked me about Harbor Freight. Is that correct? Did I get that correct? I can't remember. About testing Harbor Freight tools. I do, duct tape. I sure do. Trying to it's crazy how many of these scam phone calls I get, and it even makes me like more. In me again, I understand now that yours probably wasn't a scam, but it boggles the mind that people fall for it. That is true, Caper, man. It's not for everyone. long as she puts up with it, right? Yeah, pretty awesome, DCG. I got a confession here, boys. I've never been into a Harbor Freight ever. No honor among thieves. Never. I don't even know where my Harbor Freight is. I drove past one once. I don't even know if I have. I now know where my Harbor Freight is, but I know. I mean, like I watch YouTube all the time, and 5 times this week. I need to go, but the thing is like, so I like power tools and stuff, and I'll be honest, I don't go to Lowe's much either, just because I'm afraid I'll buy the store. But there's a lot of people doing good reviews of Harbor Freight. I think, like you could definitely tell that the Harbor Freight themselves, I think, have completely changed their quality, what they want to do. Like I think they came up with the whole cheap stuff, and then once people started coming in and purchasing, then you add something a little more expensive, and then you get your better quality stuff. And I think that's what they've accomplished, which is I think is really cool. But there's a lot of people on YouTube that show that. But I'm definitely planning a trip there, but I have never been there. I don't feel like I'm an actual tool guy since I've never been there. I'm with you there, William Logan. Those are I like. We have Ace. Um, I like Ace tools. We have Busy Beavers, which they're all right. But other than that, yeah, I've never been to a Harbor Freight. Yeah, I'd like to see a Menards. Yeah, me again. See, like, yeah, I didn't know. Client Graphics. I like Ace because like it's not a huge store, but like when they have something, I'd much rather go there for that thing that I need than a big box store where there's like 100 idiot contractors walking around going, "Oh, I need this today to get my heroin." Really? Yeah, I mean Ace can be ripoffs. I don't think they're overpriced. They got a couple too many retired people with too much time on their hands. I do too, DCG, and that's kind of why I do like Ace or Busy Beaver, is they have the mom and pop feel of the overly helpful people, but like probably in my town, True Value. That's another small one. I don't even know if they have power tools there, but yeah, those mom and pop stores are getting harder to find. I think America is missing mom and pop store. You do your own milling down there, William Logan? Do you have a little machine set up? Yeah, DCG, like that knowledge is that's what you pay for, man. That's why it's nice to have them around. And unfortunately, I hate talking this talk, but it sucks that America is just like so commercial. Um, it's a lot different from when I was younger. Um, People don't want to pay that price for the knowledge. They just want. Good for you, William Logan. I think your next step there, William, is milling yourself. If you have 20 acres, I'm sure you take a few trees out and you get a little mill. Exactly, DCG. It's I don't even ask if I can't find something in Home Depot, I'll just walk out of there. It's not often that I can't find it, but sometimes you're in a different store, it's all backwards or forwards or frontwards or asswards. But I'll just walk out of there. All right, Caper. I can't wait to go live with you, brother. Appreciate you stopping by. You're a good dude, man, and great channel. Keep the good work up. Yeah, that's right. Me again. Benford Tools right here. That's awesome, duct tape. I mean, yeah, it's hard to find, but some people know how to do it right. And Athens probably is a good town to have a mom and pop type store there. Yeah, all right, I hear you, William Logan. Yeah, it's not a lot of usable woods there. Yeah, Uzi Lou. That's what I was saying, man. Like, some people might not like Ace, but I mean, those guys, for the most part, they do know their stuff. I mean, they must have some good process of hiring these guys because they don't just spew bullshit, you know. And I know if bullshit was being, for the most part, you know, minus my live streams. Isn't white pine some good wood though, there, William Logan, or am I not correct about that? What's going on, Wheel Row, Minorca? So we got Toronto, Golden State. Who's up? Good call, DCG. Yeah, duct tape, but they still have to realize that there's local residents and it's not a huge town minus the college. So I'd assume, you know, in the off months, um, you know, there'd be some good stores there for you. I've been to the movie theater there, been to some restaurants at Athens town. It is a nice little city. It's not bad, man. I do like it out there. But if you're out in the country, man, out there, that's where it's at. So me again, Carlos, Wheelrow or Florida, I assume. Right? I'm pretty sure. William Logan, I do not blame you. It's not worth it, man. It isn't. I'll be honest. Until last year, I was the guy that went outside to chainsaw up a tree in his sandals and shorts. And my brother-in-law is an actual arborist, and I worked with him a little bit. And he said, like, at least throw on some boots and stuff. So as careful as I was and stuff, I'm a little more cautious. Yeah, I think it's worth it, William Logan. I mean, I'll be honest, when I first started doing it, I knew how to run the chainsaw. I just didn't think about consequences. I was just dropping trees, man. Getting that firewood. Hey, Wheelrow, do you got a score? Night, Duct Tape Tech. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. We'll be having a live stream very soon before you get busy. I promise you that. We'll figure something out for us all. And we'll have a few beers and we'll be mint and send it. Yeah, say hi to Heartless Fairy for me also. She's a good woman, man. Firewood's illegal for fire? William Logan. Gosh darn it. Man, tonight seemed like a perfect night for a bonfire. Hey, William Logan, you know what you should do is start an Instagram. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Gosh darn it. He probably feels left out. Where are you, Wheelrow? Gotta make you a, here we go. This is fun, guys. Fuck yeah. Later, Duct Tape. Have a good one, brother. So, I have a question to throw out there. If there was no... Oh, I see me again. All right, I got you. Client graphics, would you want to do that, buddy? You talking to me or one of the other awesome folks we got in here? Like I said, I'm on call this weekend, Friday till the following Friday. So, I don't do any drinking while I'm on call. But we could definitely set something up, man. That'd be fun, man. That'd be a lot of fun. Well, here, let me pop a question here. How many guys here run Milwaukee or DeWalt tools as their go-tos? Whether it be corded or cordless? Carlos, you run both. DeWalt. All right, so my question is, if you took DeWalt and Milwaukee away, what, we'll just say this. If you took cordless, Milwaukee and DeWalt away from big box stores, what cordless lineup would you go with? Nothing's wrong with Rigid, man. I mean, like I said, big box store, I think cordless tools are all the same, but Makita, yeah, DCG, Ryobi or Rigid, Makita. Uzi Lou, you probably you're definitely getting a lot worse than I am, but there you go, Ryobi, man. Yeah, rain's been crazy. The one thing cool about Makita, so like me, I'm in the same boat. I'd probably buy Makita or Ryobi, you know. But Makita has been, I think, privately owned for all their life. Yeah, man, like that's what I like about Ryobi is you can use a lot of their tools at work, and then you come home and throw them in whatever battery powered shit you got at home. Makita's definitely, yeah, that's the one thing I want to say about Makita's. And I'm not like a Makita fanboy. I've only ran 2 cordless Makita tools, but they too, like DeWalt, haven't invested a lot in their lineup. They definitely have in the last few years, more than DeWalt. But guys trusted their impacts and drills so much that even though they've been out for 10 years, when they're burned up, they go out and buy the same one because they're like, fucking thing's awesome. It works. Are you talking about Ryobi, their client graphics? Because they are committed to keeping the same platform. They will not change batteries on you like DeWalt and fuck you over. Oh man, you got the dual bevel sliding miter saw. That's awesome. Corded belt sander. Yeah, man. There's, I have a Makita SDS hammer drill, which is Carlos. There you go. Yeah, I respect that about Ryobi too. That's why I keep investing in them. But I have a Makita SDS hammer drill, which is exactly like the Bosch Bulldog, like, or the DeWalt. It's just the SDS, not the SDS Max or whatever. It's the XDS Plus. See client graphics, so like I'm not a DeWalt fan. I don't hate on them. I don't hate people that use DeWalt, but DeWalt, what they got away with, they went from 18 volt to 20 volt, and their only thing in their head was, how do we get people to switch? They created the flex volt, which is genius. I'm not going to deny that, but it was so people would spend more money in the company, and now they have Craftsman, and they're just investing in that. William Logan, you getting our beer? I'm going to take a pee real quick. I will be right back. I'm back. All right, what did I miss? Man, don't get me started on Craftsman. Yeah, I mean, so Carlos, the hard thing for me was when I wanted to invest in a lineup, I was so used, like my dad bought Craftsman, and by the time I got there, Sears was, well, they weren't struggling, but like all my yard stuff, my lawnmower was Craftsman, weed whacker, I have a chainsaw. I bought Craftsman, but now like that's gone. That was like the easiest thing to, you buy a Craftsman. Um, I don't know. So like there is no brand loyalty, and like Craft or Black and Decker, right? So Flexible, DeWalt, people bought. They buy Craftsman, fanboy Craftsmans. They'll start buying Porter Cable. Everyone forgets. In like 5 years, they'll probably reinvent that lineup. Porter Cable fanboys, go run. It's a $1 billion industry, and I mean, in terms of making money, that's what I hate seeing about Stanley Black and Decker is they just chase the money. We're like Ryobi, Milwaukee, Makita. I'd want to say Rigid, but like Cobalt, all those brands seem to want to make tools. Black and Decker seems to want to take the cash. Hey, Uzi Lou, did you ever find out where in Pittsburgh um, you might have known some people from? Me again, do you want to know what I sent you? William Logan, if you have an HD by you, take advantage of the two 3 amp hour batteries plus a free tool deal. I've done it 3 times. I got 6 batteries. And all right, me again. And almost another $300 in free tools. And one of those tools was this. I paid $99 for 2 batteries and got this for free. What if what if you're not excited me again? That's what I'm afraid of. So that's a William Logan. Actually, okay, Uzi Lou. The Ryobi radio that they put with that battery pack, I don't know if that's any good, but the one that's like a standard, it's about that thick a wide, and the battery goes on the bottom. It's like not even $40. That's a very good radio. So if I would say get the battery pack with like the oscillating tool or something, because oscillating tools have been, and they kick butt, man. And then maybe just pick up the $30 Bluetooth radio. Just a suggestion. You don't got to use it. I'm just throwing it out there. Me again. What if your face is like, he sent me what? The heck do I need this for? Panther platform. I see you. You're always sneaking in, man. I don't know why. You like to sneak in. You want to pick up the rotary tool, William Logan? Later, Carlos. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Oh, Panther platform, man. I hear you on that. I don't either. William Logan, you are a man of many hobbies and talents. Me again. So I do want to discuss that Ryobi rotary tool. It looks awesome. And does anyone here subscribe to the, I think it's Ryobi Man Caver channel? I don't know how excited I am though to have it as a station. I mean, the reviews are great. I can't argue against that. I just as a station with a cord, I know you pop it on the battery and stuff, but maybe it's just me not getting used to new technology, you know. I don't know. I can't. It does seem awesome. I just the whole. Does anyone use the soldering gun? I'm not like my head couldn't wrap itself around soldering, so um, unless if it's plumbing. Did you make a video of that Panther platform? Everyone says the Ryobi hot glue gun's sweet. I like soldering plumbing together, but the other electronics I can't do. Um, the hot glue gun though, yeah, everyone says it's awesome. Um, all right, Panther platform. Thanks for getting very specific there. You know, soldered. All right. Yeah, map gas is the quick way to go. I still use the blue tanks. Not as intense. Me again. You really never have sweated pipes. Why do you call it sweating pipes though? You gotta solder them together, right? Yeah, I know, William Logan. Definitely I mean I still use the blue, but if you got a little bit of water in the lines or that type of situation, map gas is definitely the way to go. Yeah, for sure, man. Or unfreezing some pipes, use some map gas. Make sure you have the correct tip. Really, me again? Yeah, right down your ass crack there, Panther platform. I did today. All right, guys. Let's see, 9:42. How'd that go for you, Uzi Lou? I'm glad you guys could all stop in and say hi and this is fun for me, man. I like hanging out with all you guys, different people that pop in. Still didn't get the basketball score, but that's all right. We'll deal with that later. Let me go grab some sunflower seeds. I'll be right back. All right, Client Graphics. Thanks for the wrench, Neil. Looks good on me. Me again. Is this your first wrench? Panther platform. I want to announce an official apology because I think you took some offense when I said that you sound like Dan Aykroyd, Chris Farley, and those guys. I did not mean to offend you in the year 2019. I will say this, though. It just does not sound good. It doesn't. I mean, it's small. You see the motor on that? This is a skill. 20 volt. Yeah, go Toronto. I dislike Steph Curry. He ruined basketball for me. So this is my the blue Ryobi Impact. This thing is kind of worn, but this thing's got to be 8 years old or so. Pretty the same, You bring in this one. I guess it's not much of a difference. You go from the front though. The skill's just I don't know. How old is that Impact there, William? It's another was it NiCad originally? 2011, man. This one's probably around the same age. Probably not as good. And in fact, this one's getting a little tired. You can hear it in the motor. It just struggling. This one's it's brushed, but it's kind of nice. It has the speed, so if you're doing drywall, you can put it in the 1 or 2 setting and use it as like a drywall gun if you want. You know, depends what your mood is. I do have something here to show you guys. So I have some old Black & Decker drills. Got the old drywall gun there. If I'll have to see if I can find it here. I can. All right, give me a second here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, me again. I think the DeWalt NiCad, I think they lasted longer than any other NiCad batteries. All right, so if you have a guy Panther platform, that is I'm glad you chimed in with that because a lot of people have the opposite experience, but like I like to see people have different experiences with different tools. And hopefully someone in 100 years will read that comment and be like, I knew pneumatic was the way to go. And I'm being serious also, though. I like the different feedback from different peoples of how they use it. Now, if you got a guy that works on your crew that's like just go forward all the time, never goes backwards, kind of in your face fast, you give them the Junior Black & Decker 1/4-inch drill. There's no reverse on this drill, so you got to get it right the first time. Panther, what kind of pneumatic tools do you use brand-wise? Just out of curiosity. I see William Logan has Ingersoll Rand, which is very good. I have a Black & Decker Jigsaw. All right, yeah, the double insulated. All right, cool. Now, one thing about tools. See, that's the thing. There's a lot of channels out there that favor brands, and I like to be surprised by brands. I really do. Aircat by NitroCat. I'll have to check that out. I have seen those. I want to say MLH Repairs. I've seen him have an Aircat, and a few other mechanics. So that's cool that it popped into my head as one that I recognized. And for the double insulated Black & Decker, I also have Wow, William Logan, that's awesome. Silicone brake grease, huh? This is an old. I'm still learning my camera. It focuses apparently out, but this is an old Black & Decker right angle drill attachment. It's pretty cool. You chuck it up still, it has the chucks there. Won't fit in that drill, but it will fit in. Boom. You know, it's funny you say that, William Logan. What's up, Shadow's Edge? How's it going, brother? My dad did not have a lot of tools, and he didn't use them very much. We had the old Black & Deckers. Shadow's Edge just woke up, man. Welcome. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. I would do that me again. Put them in a glass case. I'm going to wrap this up in 10 minutes. Man, William Logan. See, if you start an Instagram, William Logan, you could make pictures, post them. It'd be awesome to see all that, those older tools and stuff. Bastard files. Is this a bastard file? There you go, buddy. Junk from work. Look at that beaut. If you guys don't know, that thing has a V8 in it and 340 horsepower. Korean intelligence agency. That's a good one, Panther. Actually, Panther platform. I'll let you know right now. My first vehicle I ever owned, and I don't think it probably isn't the Panther platform, but it was a 1990 Lincoln Town Car. Is the Lincoln Town Car a Panther platform? That thing was like driving a couch. Oh, this I do like the older town cars. Mine was kind of like a piece of junk when I got it. Toyota Corolla. It was a lot of fun to drive. So I had the 1990 Lincoln Town Car, and my buddy had a 1989 Crown Vic as his first car, and he was the worst driver in the world. And I don't know what his dad was thinking, but he shouldn't have had that car, and he totaled it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat the 03 town cars. Will and I are going to do a live stream where we crush beers and smoke farts. That's kind of weird, man. William Logan, that's awesome. My dad's first vehicle was a 1950 Dodge DeSoto with 3 on the tree. And they had to it only started once a day, so they had to pop the clutch to get it started the rest of the time. Well, they had enough of a crumple zone in their Panther platform that in fact, so my mechanics in here now, who are they? We got Junk from work who he fingers he's a mechanic. Panther platform, I know you are. I believe Volvo was the first vehicle to create where the engine, when you get hit in the front, it had like a ramp or something where it dropped down and out under the vehicle if you got hit in the front, or it dropped down. Well, yeah, Junk from work is a tech, the electronics. 73 Datsun. Oh man, that's a cool car. I like those old Datsuns. I have to look at the 610. I think it's the one I'm thinking of, but I have to Google that. Me again. Junk from work. What videos do you have coming out, brother? Panther. Did you guys know that about Volvo though? The Swedes, they invented like when your car gets hit in the front, the motor's on rails and it slips down below the dashboard instead of coming through it at your face. And if Uzi Lou Garage is here, you know the rain we've been getting, but I got big plans for that to make a video. Junk from work, I gotta be honest, man, like yeah, man, Uzi Lou, it's been too much rain. You've been hit harder in the north for sure, but it has literally been raining since Monday. Big storms. Is Volvo still owned by Ford somehow, or was that Saab? All right, Client Graphics. Hey, Junk from work, just to let you know, Client Graphics there, he and I are going to be doing a live stream together. Don't get too jealous. It's going to kick ass. Saab was GM, that's right. Volvo owned by Chinese. All right. You know what they say when you buy a Saab? You Saab all the way to the dealership every time it breaks down. Olds Ford Cutlass, man. Nice. Junk from work, never. I got you, babe. The olds. My uncle had a Hearst Olds. Damn, I forget what year, but that was a pretty car, man. Well, I'm on call this week, Junk from work, but the following week I got 4IM Caper lined up and Client Graphics, and we're gonna fucking send it. It's gonna be mint. I bought a Ram. I'll call it what it is. It's fucking Dodge Ram. I bought it because I could afford it. I would have preferred a Toyota, but I do feel weird driving up. Yeah, I'm getting passed around, man. Dude, that's what I'm starting, man. I want to get guys in here on live streams and start like a podcast type live stream thing and just learn their stories, man. Any channel, big, small, doesn't matter. Getting back to the Dodge there, the Ram, the reason I liked having a Toyota because when you pulled up, let me write that down real quick. When you pull up to a red light in a Toyota, the guy in the Ford or Chevy next to you, he doesn't fucking look at you. He doesn't fucking care. But when you pull up in a Dodge, it's like you're in some fucking all right, Client Graphics. All right, that's easy enough, man. You feel like you're in a Biodome or Thunderdome or something. I don't want to be a part of that turf war shit. Oh, I got a Ford. I got this. I got that. Fuck that, man. I don't care. Junk from work. Dude, you like nothing about me. You're just, I'm here. You're like, oh, that Neil kid, I gotta do a live stream with him. that last one was tough, man. Because I was a few beers deep, but also my computer wasn't working how it was supposed to, and I wasn't set up right, and it was crazy. Well, Uzi Lou Garage, man, you're a car fanatic. You got a Corvette. You have a Dodge. Um, so like, what attracts you to certain vehicles? Um, how can I make that a simple question? Man, what made you buy that Corvette? I guess. I love Tahoes, man. I like Chevy Tahoes. Junk from work, surprisingly, like the last one went pretty well considering my computer didn't work, and the first one I was in very dim light. All right, that makes sense, Uzi Lou. It's funny too because like those a few years back, those weren't like of interest Corvettes, but now like to me, they're very appealing. What was the other car I was looking at? Chemical Sport has that channel with the like '96 Camaro. Back in the day when they came out, they looked cheap, but like he did a very good job with that. Like it's all awesome. Ooh. Very cool. List of my current vehicles I own. I'd love to see that Shadow's Edge. Let's see. 350 Super Duty there, William Logan. That's a beast. Enjoy the fuck out. What there, junk from work? Corvettes or Uzi Lou? I agree. Um, back when they came out, they didn't like look appealing as the other years, but now that it's gained some age, yeah, I would sit in that and freaking drive it. Looks fun, man. Panther platform. I drive like a 68-year old lady. That's how I like to drive. Looks good from here. Send it. Oh, you got a Fiero. My buddy had one of those. Tahoe and 2012 Subaru hatchback, non WRX. Facebook can suck cocks. Junk from work. I have Facebook, so I guess I suck cocks. My buddy had a Fiero, and it's funny because like it's not a fast vehicle, but he got pulled over all the time because it was a red little, you know, four banger. MLH Repairs, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you here. We're gonna get you accustomed here. Just coming off the road, got some sleep and back at it in the morning. You have a great week there, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, dude, those little Fieras, man, they're Panther platform. I have a feeling that you're like a drug mule or something with the cars you own. Maybe. I think you have more than a few there, Uzi Lou. Doesn't Panther platform like he could be a drug mule, man? Just like run his, he's got a town, his town cars just loaded with cocaine in the back. I had an 03 Subaru Outback, and I'll tell you what, man. They're expensive to upkeep. They are. I'm gonna go take a pee. I got a beer and a half to finish. I got some stories to tell. I'll be right back. Drunk from Work, Client Graphics, William Logan. Everybody, keep it up. All right, keep it rolling. Here we go. Uzi Lou, did you hit 1,000? I'm sorry, me again. Yeah. Man, I thought that was a long piss, but Um, and Panther platform, I apologize when I made the video. Shout out. I was watching all your videos about the one on the Mercury Grand Marquis, but I thought it was a Marauder, and I made that mistake. So I apologize. Thank you, William Logan. Anywho, Saul Goodman. William Logan, man, you'll get there very quickly. You do awesome work on all the channels. Truly, you do, man. And I appreciate it. 99% Marauder. My grandfather, he was big on big cars, and he had I think it was a 72 Cadillac Eldorado, and then he had a 92 Mercury Grand Marquis. He was a cop, so he liked driving the big vehicles. The Eldorado is sweet. I actually learned how to drive in that at age 8. And that was I remember one time driving in it. 8 years old. He was in the passenger seat. I was in the driver's seat. I could see over the steering wheel. And I'm just driving around our school. And I'm driving. I'm like, can you just like shift down to reverse and to put it into reverse? And I remember him be like, yeah. He wasn't really paying attention. So I'm driving. I just shifted up to reverse. And I'll never forget the look on his face. It's pretty funny. I think YouTube, Uzi Lou, to like get into hundreds of struggle. Maybe everything in between 100 and thousands of struggle too. Everything is. I think they make it hard, and you got but you hit 100 subscribers, they send you that congratulations. You just gotta keep at it though. I think it's just like a thing to like discourage you. Junk from work. You gotta get him on a live stream, man. I'd love to see that. It's a grind, Uzi Lou. William Logan, I think you have a wealth of knowledge to spread though too. So I hope you do make videos soon. So the fun fact, so like you guys make fun of Kia and stuff, that's fine. I get it. The reason why I enjoy Kia and like Kia is my first one was a Kia Sorento. It was a 2003, and I took it off-roading, and I took it off-roading with a bunch of guys that had like older Jeep CJs with 350 small blocks in them and all that stuff, and they were like super impressed with how well it did with just like crawling and getting through all the stuff. And so one day I was off-roading with it, and I went down into the mud, and I was trying to come back up, and I was hitting on something, but I was just like, oh, just keep going. The cool thing about Kia is that's a true SUV. That is not a car body or a car frame. That's a true SUV, and same with the Kia Sorento older models was a true SUV, just like Jeep. So I was coming out of this mud puddle, and I got out off-road, and a few weeks later my fucking car just broke down on the side of the road or in the middle of the road. Got it towed off to Kia, and what had happened was the radiator knocked loose. Yeah, body on frame, and fell into the engine. And I took it out, and so I got towed out to Kia, and they're like, you might need a whole new engine. A couple days later, they called me up, said they fixed it. I went in to pay the tab, $600. I was like, fuck yeah. I put 200,000 miles on that vehicle. I drove it hard. Same thing with this, man. Like, they have great customer service, and it's inexpensive to fix things. I had a Subaru Outback. It was very expensive to fix things on that. Reliable, pretty comfortable interior, quiet, and heavy duty, and that's why I buy Kia, because and then like a few months later, a couple of the pistons were misfiring. I took it in. It was like a couple $100, no big deal. Me again, you're doing a great job. That whole video on the that's true junk from work. I have a good dealership with very good people, but like I was surprised. Like they tell me I may need a whole new motor. $600 later, I'm all right. They originally quoted me at like $2,000, $2,500. But me again, you're right. The the Milwaukee Inksol versus the Sharpie, which I think was a pretty good draw. But that was a great video. That's a lot of fun, man. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Client Graphics. Yeah, I'm a huge because of that one incident, and because I did buy a Borrego V6 and got rear-ended by a semi truck, and like even if someone was in the third row, they would have been fine. So I bought, when I got the check for the totaled vehicle, I bought another one. Honey Dick. That move is called the Honey Dick. What's the Honey Dick? Dude, geo trackers, man, like the modern day Suzuki Samurai. Like, put a small block in that fucker and just send it. Me again. I appreciate the length of that video, because like it was like that whole video is just fun and it's factual. Like, so like you put together, think about it. Strangely enough, as hard as it, you put together a 23 minute video on markers. I enjoyed it the whole way through. Well, boys, we got 6 more minutes here. So what do we want to talk about? Junk from work. Do you know what I unboxed tonight? The drills. What's up, Dan the man? How you doing, buddy? No. Can you see that junk? Sexy. Yeah, they sound like poop though. The Brat, no way. Oh, that would be a great first car, man. Well, John from work, I was actually asking, what should I run these sexy? They're 20-volt skills. I think they would compete against like a subcompact lineup. What would you run them against? I had a lot of people say Bauer, Harbor Freight. Buick LeSabre, the 78. Buicks are making a comeback, man. Client Graphics, I cannot agree with you more. I listen to other tool channels, and I don't want to be. All right, we'll run them against the Ryobis. I need to have some live fireside chats. I'll buy a DeWalt 887, just throw it in the bonfire. All right, I think the skill versus my old 8-year-old Ryobis. But yeah, I mean, like, tool channels on YouTube, I don't know, man. Like, I used to trust them, but now I don't, and it's getting frustrating, because like even I've seen a lot of good things about these skills, and I bought them, put them in my hand, but man, William Logan, you cannot go wrong with a FJ. I hear those things are fucking bulletproof. I'll be monetized for these live streams, right? Uzi Lou. Oh, I do have a way to private message you. I'm going to. Client graphics. So about the Harbor Freight, it's not like I didn't want to go there. I didn't know where my local one was, and there's a lot of good channels on YouTube doing good things about Harbor Freight. So like for me personally, it's not like I don't think they're not decent, because I've heard enough about them, especially from the Den of Tools. I trust the Bear. That's one channel that because he's even gotten mad at Harbor Freight. But like him, I feel like he's a straight shooter. I'll have to go do it. I may run this against the Bauer lineup. Client Graphics has told me Bauer lineup. I think I'm gonna go Harbor Freight. Pop my yeah, the Bear's a good dude, man. Scotty Kilmer. I can't believe I've watched a few of his videos. I know he's popular, but wow, man. Yeah, I'll test a new Craftsman for sure. Panther platform. I know when you're blowing smoke up my ass, I feel it right now. Over top for comedy. Scotty Kilmer is just like he's just so intense. Are you Shadow's Edge? When is that when he moves? He's coked up. Uzi Lou, I'm going to private message you on Instagram and just ask 802 Garage. I have watched his channel. I just want to ask the other channels you want to throw out, and just so I could see what you mean there. Yeah, I want to actually get the full effect. What's a peck plea? Peck plea? Peck plea. I'll do that, Client Graphics. I appreciate that. You mean Poopy Pie? That guy who runs YouTube, apparently? I'm calling it now. I'm passing Poopy Pie in like 3 months. Dude, I think it's funny that like a store is like I just think it's funny that a store calls himself Canadian Tire. I guess, is it like a Sears? Oh, that's cool, Shadow's Edge. So are you guys gonna meet up then, or are you meeting him before then? Junk from work, man. I'm like literally, I grabbed you by your haunches there. Napa fucked the Walmart. Oh man, Napa fucked the Walmart. Doesn't Napa have some pretty decent like hand tools though? Yeah, exactly. Uzi Lou. People like the I don't know. Listen, like I said from the beginning, when I started my channel, I am not a guy that I don't know. Like I'm not gonna be famous. Um, that's awesome, Shadows Edge. I hope maybe like you do it live or um, talk about it or whatever. Um, but yeah, going back to my channel, like I didn't have a lot of help when I started apartment maintenance. Like I was a home DIYer guy. I didn't have a lot of guidance and like tools and stuff. And I wanted to like make a honest channel on the tools I review. And I will say like I mentioned Work Pro tools a lot. I think they're very high quality. So much in fact that you guys don't know, or maybe you do, I have a giveaway going on for my 100 subscribers, which is the 12-volt Makita kit. But after that, every 20, so everyone's name's going to go into a bag. And then after that, every other 25 subscribers I grab from there to 200, I'm going to give away Work Pro tools. You are drunk from work. Well, I'll tell you a story real quick. But the Work Pro tools I'm giving away are mechanics and stuff. Junk from work subscribed to me. I think I had like 13 or 15 subscribers. And, you know, to me it was, oh, someone subscribed to you. And I wasn't even like trying to put video, like I was putting videos out, but I still didn't have a plan in my head. And then he and I talked and like we just hit it off. And but I remember he subscribed to me, and when you had 900 subscribers then, I think. But I remember like going to your channel, and then like not only that, but I was excited because I was like, this is like my new AVE. Honestly, I started watching your videos. I was like, shit, man. Yeah, you were probably like 700 or 800 subscribers. But man, I was like watching, I'm like, this guy, he's gotta get out there. You do. You gotta get out there. Just like Uzulu Garage and all of us. But it was weird because you're the first bigger channel to pay any mind to me. And then you gave me an undeserved shout out. And are you guys gonna do a dual live stream Shadow's Edge? By the way, everyone here, Shadow's Edge, go check out his channel. He I'm just gonna say you will be impressed. Junk from Work. Go check out his channel. Yeah, like the giveaways, like I don't like, I'm not doing it to get subs. So like I test tools, and then like, I'm not in the Makita lineup, so why not do a little giveaway? And then the Work Pro tools I believe very strongly in. So like from 100 to 200, I'm going to give away nice kits, more mechanical tools, but it's because I believe in them, and I want to get them maybe in the hands of professionals or semi-professionals. But I'm not doing it to do subs. It's just like, I believe in Work Pro tools, and the other stuff. It's just all fun, man. It's fun. William Logan. Mastercraft. Yeah, man. I mean, I saw the Mastercraft. That's the first giveaway, is the two pliers. Brush guard. I am considering doing streams on Fridays though. Shadow's Edge. So like last week, I did one with Duct Tape Tech on Saturday, and I felt bad because it's the Bears night, but like at the same time, I kind of gotta do what I gotta do, and that was a tough decision for me. I didn't expect it to last that long, but it did, and I do enjoy doing these live streams, like just talking to everyone. Yeah, I'm getting a little better with um, recording my videos. In terms of editing, I don't edit because as a tool channel, yeah, maybe my videos are a little long-winded, but you're getting what you're getting. Like, there's no, like, I feel like when I watch tool videos where like you can see a cut, copy, paste, whatever, like you're not getting the full effect. And maybe that's just my brain, but fuck. Let's see what time it is here, boys. All right. I do have to wrap this up. Does anybody else have any questions, concerns? Who else wants to do a live stream with me? I write down names right now. So far on my list for my next live streams, I got, first of all, Drunk from Work. He anytime he wants to. Is there snowflake music in videos? Fucking A right, Junk from Work. Thanks for having us. All right, so my next one up, it all depends. I gotta talk to him. But 4 a.m. Caper and Client Graphics are definitely, no particular order, my next live streams. Um, it is wedged in between the cabinet and the down there, Shadow's Edge. um, how had all right? Why is there an? Because I love everyone Panther platform. Everyone's a mod, and we can all say "fuck you." Time to set all minds at ease because I know everyone is wondering. Yes, but Sharpie and Milwaukee Inks all still work just fine. Me again. Hey, am I gonna get you on a live stream? Let's see here. Drunk from work, yeah. That guy's drunk all the time, man. And he never works. I don't know why he put works in his name. I'll try and work better on the live streams. Tonight I just had like a rough day at work and I wanted to do a live stream. There are ones I'm setting up that like Client Graphics and 4IM Caper that I will try and promote a lot better than my random live streams. Me again, I would love your Makita knowledge, and William Logan. There'd be a ton of people that would show up to you, man, because you are just an awesome dude, man. I appreciate you. A lot of channels do, man. You show up, you put great input back into channels, and that's one thing I appreciate about my channels. Not only do you get my opinion, but go down the comments and read everyone else's because there's a lot of great feedback. Just and that's what it's all about, man. I might be wrong about something, but someone will be right about it, and we'll get it one way or the other. Panther platform, man. I watch cold starts all the time on YouTube. Fucking love it, man. So please do. Or the incinerator, which was awesome, or the just start a fire in a shopping cart, man. Shadow's Edge, man. I can't wait. You're a very knowledgeable dude. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, cold starts are great, man. I love like the Russian ones. I appreciate everyone showing up tonight. I really do. I like talking to you guys. We're all buddies. This is what it's all about. That's about it, man. Good night. Good night, Uzilu. Good night, Panther Platform. Good night, William Logan. Good night, me again. Good night, Shadow's Edge. And I think that is all that is left in this chat. Client Graphics. If you're still here, man, I appreciate all you guys showing up. I really do. The comments definitely are the best part. I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.